Story number 1. Unclaimed Echoes of Silent Fatherhood. In the corridors of my college days, a clandestine connection unfolded. A friend with benefits, intertwined with secrets, and a life-changing revelation. She, entangled in a relationship, carried a secret beneath her skin: pregnancy. As rumors rippled through the campus, the gravity of her situation came to light. She asserted the child belonged to her boyfriend, a claim he vehemently denied. We, ensnared in a web of secrecy, had danced on the precipice of irresponsibility, forsaking protection in our encounters. Winter break loomed, and she vanished, leaving me with questions hanging in the air. I confronted her, challenging the certainty of her assertion. She danced around the truth, leaving me suspended in uncertainty. I pledged to stand by her and the unborn child, irrespective of paternity. Her response was a poignant evasion, a whispered conviction that it had to be his child, his responsibility. It was a bittersweet liberation, a tacit acknowledgement of my willingness to shoulder a burden she was unwilling to bestow upon me. She vanished into the folds of her family, a sheltered existence far from the chaos of our college liaison. Time unfurled, and news reached me: a wedding, a family, a life forged without me. He stepped up, played the role I'd offered to assume, and they crafted a life together. The knowledge that I might have a daughter, an unclaimed piece of my existence, gnaws at me. The path I chose, a tacit acceptance of her decision, resonates with both regret and a twisted sense of duty. She flourished, surrounded by the warmth of familial support, while I remained on the periphery, a silent guardian never acknowledged. Life unfolded in parallel, the chasm between us widening with every passing day. I console myself with the belief that I did the right thing, providing her with a life far beyond my means. Yet, the ache persists, the yearning to know a daughter I've never met, to ensure she never felt the sting of abandonment. In the echoes of what could have been, I grapple with the uncertainty of my impact, hoping against hope that the daughter I never knew finds solace and love in the life she inherited, blissfully unaware of the silent figure lingering in the shadows. Story number 2. Threads of Serendipity, the Stolen Elegance. Amidst the ambience of a clothing store, I found myself drawn to a coat of undeniable allure while indulging in a spree for new suits. Despite its price tag surpassing my usual budgetary limits, I succumbed to its charm. The cashier diligently scanned each item, a symphony of beeps marking the transaction's crescendo. Exiting the store, arms laden with my new acquisitions, I embarked on the journey to my car. It was there, in the quiet of the parking lot, that the realization struck: a few $100s, lost in the transaction. A moment of decision hung in the air like an unresolved melody. The wind whispered the possibility of rectification, urging me to return and set things right. Yet, a caprice seized me, and the thought of turning back evaporated. I chose to embrace this serendipity, deeming it my fortuitous day. As I slid into the driver's seat, the unspoken truth lingered: the coat, the focal point of my impromptu larceny. Its threads became a tapestry of paradox, weaving together the joy of possession and the shadow of transgression. The car's engine hummed a harmonious departure, leaving behind an unspoken secret nestled within my shopping bags. Now, each time I don that exquisite coat, the fabric tells a silent tale of an unpaid debt, a choice to walk away from rectification. A subtle discomfort accompanies the warmth it provides, a reminder that beneath its luxurious folds lies a narrative of ethical ambiguity. In the dance of morality and chance, I find myself an unwitting accomplice, wrapped in the stolen elegance of a coat that forever whispers of a choice unmade in a parking lot's fleeting moment. Story number 3. Liberated Revelations. In a mosaic of societal norms and personal choices, I found myself traversing the controversial landscape of infidelity, a realm often painted with the brush of condemnation. Having absorbed a lifetime of admonitions about the perils of cheating, I questioned the roots of this collective disapproval. Months of ennui and a sense of confinement within my relationship led me down a path less traveled. A decision crystallized, and an affair with a friend unfolded, injecting my life with a thrill previously absent. The exhilaration and liberation surged through me, and I stood unburdened by regrets. Reflecting on society's condemnation of cheaters, a revelation emerged: an entrenched narrative perpetuated by a gendered lens. The vilification of women who stray becomes a weapon to control and police their autonomy. A stark double standard emerges, where men's transgressions are dismissed as casual mischief, while women face social ostracization and derogatory labels. Embracing my identity as a woman and a feminist, I found empowerment in defying societal expectations. The pursuit of bodily autonomy became a rebellion against a narrative that sought to confine me within predefined roles. Breaking free from the shackles of conformity, I relish the liberation of choosing against the norm. Acknowledging the diversity of human experiences, I don't prescribe my path as a universal truth. It's a personal choice, an exploration into the realms of autonomy and self-discovery. In the tapestry of my existence, the decision to embrace infidelity was a revelation, a testament to the complex interplay between societal norms and individual agency. No regrets linger as I navigate this uncharted territory, guided by the compass of personal liberation and autonomy. Story number 4. Intimate Strains Unveiled. In the labyrinth of a sexless marriage and during 21 years, I grappled with an emotional landscape punctuated by longing and dissatisfaction. My wife and I, ensnared in the complexities of our union, found solace in areas outside the realm of physical intimacy. Our connection, kindled in college, weathered the years, marked by shared interests that were few and fleeting. The absence of intellectual resonance and the omnipresent religious disparity cast shadows over our relationship. Amidst this dissonance, our once vibrant physical connection dwindled to a monthly ritual, a stark reminder of unmet desires. Conversations about my unfulfilled needs echoed through our home like a recurring refrain, a plea for a connection that had long eluded us. My wife's libido, a silent casualty, became the elephant in the room, unaddressed for over 15 years. Night after night, the sanctuary of her daughter's company took precedence over any intimate connection with me. Faced with this emotional void, I embarked on a journey into the realm of Ashley Madison, seeking a discreet outlet for my neglected desires. What transpired was unexpected, a liaison with a woman who not only matched my physical needs but unraveled layers of intellectual and emotional compatibility. In the clandestine corners of this extramarital connection, discussions echoed with shared books, music, and a resonance of minds that had long eluded me in my marriage. Surprisingly, my relationship with my wife didn't unravel in guilt but seemed to strengthen. Life became more manageable, the weight of unmet needs lifting, and a newfound clarity emerged. The oddity lies in the paradox. I navigated depression's depths earlier this year, but this new connection became an unexpected salve. Guilt failed to take root. Instead, a profound understanding of my own needs unfolded, transcending the confines of societal norms. Yet, the tether that keeps me anchored to my marriage is our daughter, a desire for her to be cradled in the warmth of a loving home, despite the fractured landscape of her parents' connection. The dichotomy of my choices, the juxtaposition of emotional fulfillment and familial responsibility, paints a complex portrait of a life entangled in the intricate threads of love, desire, and commitment. Story number 5. Uncharted Kiss. In the intricate dance of teenage emotions, a high school student finds herself entangled in the unexpected complexities of a crush that transcends the ordinary. Amidst the backdrop of a new school, she encountered a guy who not only caught her eye but became a fixture in her daily interactions. Their connection, forged through social media and conversations, held the promise of more than friendship. A, sweet and caring, stood in stark contrast to rumors branding him a playboy. As the days unfolded, their interactions evolved, meandering into the realm of potential romantic involvement. The prospect of a relationship lingered in the air, with both parties expressing interest but acknowledging the need to tread carefully. The narrative seemed poised for a moment of shared intimacy, a kiss that lingered in the realm of possibility. However, when confronted with the reality of this proposition, the protagonist wrestled with internal conflict. A confluence of emotions, fear, uncertainty, and a realization of the brevity of their acquaintance, clouded her judgment. The suggestion of a kiss, once a flirty banter, now carried weight, prompting her to reevaluate her feelings and boundaries. Despite the allure of the moment, a voice within her, her gut, whispered caution. 3 months seemed like a fleeting span to dive into the realm of physical intimacy. Doubt and discomfort lingered, casting shadows over the prospect of a kiss. The internal struggle was palpable as she grappled with the decision. In this emotional crossroads, she faced a pivotal choice: to heed the instinctual warnings and communicate her reservations, or succumb to the pressure of the moment. The delicate balance between desire and self-preservation played out against the backdrop of high school drama, leaving the protagonist standing at the precipice of a decision that could shape the trajectory of their budding connection. Story number 6. Academic Crossroads. In the ebb and flow of academic pursuits, the narrative unfolds as a young student grapples with the unexpected unraveling of their college journey. The tale begins with a promising start to the school year, but a gradual descent into academic disengagement becomes an unsettling reality. The protagonist, once diligent in high school, finds themselves submerged in a sea of apathy, questioning the inexplicable shift that led to negligence in coursework and class participation. As the looming deadline of Dead Week approaches, the gravity of failing grades casts a shadow over the protagonist's academic landscape. Burdened by stress, a heavy secret compounds their struggles. The parents are blissfully unaware of this academic descent. The weight of this concealment adds an extra layer of pressure, a silent battle fought within the corridors of academia. Amidst this turmoil, a complicating factor emerges: the introduction of a girlfriend. The delicate dance of sharing personal struggles with a significant other weighs heavily on the protagonist's mind. The impending revelation of not returning to college adds an element of uncertainty to the relationship. The looming question of whether to break up or navigate the challenges together becomes a pivotal decision, with the protagonist offering their partner agency in determining the course of their relationship. In the face of academic derailment, a plan for a recalibrated future materializes. The protagonist envisions a retreat to a familiar setting, a community college in their hometown, with hopes of rekindling academic focus. The groundwork laid by parents for a sophomore year apartment stands as a tangible reminder of the investment in the academic journey, despite the current detour.